Why I speak, Chaoqing Hou.
How many of you are here to cheer your friends today? Let me see your hands. How many of you are here for the free food? That's okay, don't laugh. How many of you do not know why you're here? Anybody? That's good. While I'm standing here, I cannot help ask myself, why am I here? What if I'm not sure whether I should do this or this? What if I throw a punchline? All of you gave me the poker face. Have you ever had one of these what-ifs along the way? I know my journey started long before I heard about Toastmasters. Long before I could speak a single word of English. When I was growing up, my mom always told me the story of what happened when I was 3 years old. At the kindergarten holiday party, well, she stood in the crowd, looking at me, holding her breath, nervously. I stood on the stage, recite a poem. I spoke confidently and naturally in front of all the kids and their parents. A few minutes on the stage was such a significant moment in my life. I discovered my desire to express to the world in a natural way. You must be wondering, what was going on in my 3-year-old life? I don't know either. I just went for it. Let's fast forward 17 years. I was in college. That seed planted years ago, unfortunately, did not grow as I would hope. Through the changes of teenage years, I had become shy and a little bit socially awkward. But I was still an extrovert person. I joined a tech club as an officer. And at any event, I was asked to speak to all the new members. There I was, on the stage again. My mind was half blank. Well, the other half, unfortunately, didn't have much going on either. Except the self-doubting voice. You suck! Well, I did. The speech was a disaster. Afterwards, a friend pulled me aside. Hey, Chaoqing. That was pretty disorganized and convoluted. What? I did not appreciate his candor at the time, but I did feel discomfort in reality. The reality was, I lost it. I lost my natural way of speaking. Have you ever felt this way? When you grew up, you lost something that was so natural to you when you were a kid. That was the moment I realized to become natural again, I need to fight a battle against my fear and self-doubts. This turned out to be a really long battle. Another few years went by. I was introduced to Toastmasters for the first time when I was in grad school. I gave a few speeches, always got a round of applause. I feel really good about myself. Yes, I can do this. I can speak to a room full of people. My passion, my confidence finally started to grow. More than 20 years after that one seed was planted. But at the same time, I didn't understand why were the meetings run this way. I feel that the timer was limiting my passion to express myself. Well, the odd counter did not want to be my friend. 2.5 years ago, when I joined EY, I found out we have a Toastmasters club in the Times Square office. Yes, let me find out what is it like in New York City and what is it like in the professional world. Because in my mind, that's the next level. I gave one speech, everybody loved it. Now, my ego was bloated. I'm a passion conceded to laziness. As soon as my business travel picked up, I used it as the perfect excuse for not going anywhere. Has this ever happened to you? On your way to pursue your passion, you slow down, you put your goals on a shelf, let it collect dust for many years. Again, I lost it. I lost my momentum to pursue my passion. Until June the 6th, 2014, I ran into our club president, Chirag, in our office. He said to me with his enthusiasm, "Hey Chaoqing, you should come back. I would love to see you speak again and inspire our members." And that turned out to be a push to start my momentum again. I was like this kid. I peeked into the candy store. I did not see clearly. I turned around and ran away. But the candy store owner called me back to really check out what's inside. Once the door was open again, the indulgence started. In the last 6 months, I attended every meeting and finally achieved my CC 4 weeks ago. But what's more important? Every time when I get on the stage to speak, I feel so energized. I know I want to express myself to the world, naturally and confidently. I want to fight my fear and self-doubts. I also want to learn how to deal with my ego and laziness. Of course, I want to inspire all of you. Today, that seed planted when I was 3 years old has been nurtured and has grown. It has become a tree with strong branches. But this is just the beginning. I want to see more than 1 tree, 2 trees, or 3. I want to see a forest. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your journey and why do you speak?